There's a silent crisis in building wealth. I meet high-income earners all the time. Surgeons, engineers, doctors, tech executives, they're making 250, 400, even more than that, as much as $1 million a year. And yet, they have no real plan, no strategy, no time leverage, and no passive income. On top of that, they're not taking advantage of any of the tax benefits that are available to them. So here's exactly what I tell them every single time. If you're earning strong income, but you're feeling stuck, this is for you. Making money isn't the problem. It's converting income into lasting equity that most high-income earners fail at. It's what they miss the most. They're trapped in a W-2 hamster wheel. They're trading hours for dollars, paying top tax brackets, and waiting for someday that never arrives. And the truth? Earning big is only step one. The next step is building a machine that works without you. And that's the part that everybody doesn't seem to get. So what's the first thing that high-income earners ask me? Why does more income actually make people feel less secure over time? Well, the reality is more income isn't making you indispensable. It's actually making you more dependent on your job. It's telling the people that you're working for that you are willing to do more of what it takes because you get a lifestyle that's attached. You know, one of the things that I've told my kids again and again and again, it's you're never going to live cheaper than you do today. And what I mean by that is, look, we're all looking for more toys. We're all looking to buy more real estate. We're all looking to incur more obligations of our monthly money. But when we do that, we have to make more to make that all go round. And a lot of times people involve themselves in this cycle of picking up more debt that doesn't make them money. And what makes them money, they do less of because they want to have fun, because they've worked 60 hours a week, because they've done the kinds of things that it took to make that $1 million. And at the end of the day, they're just flat tired. But the reality is it's not about making more money. The difference between saving money and building wealth, well, that's really simple. Instead of saving money and just putting it in a bank and making it something that sits there and maybe it grows at 2 or 3%, but it gives you a cushion and that makes you feel safe, you want to build wealth. You want to build a machine that makes money while you're not there. It makes money passively, but it does it in a fashion that doesn't require you to pay a ton of attention to it. It's something that is going to be there when your job isn't or you no longer want it. So when I work with high-income professionals, I tell them to stop thinking like earners and start thinking like allocators. What do you mean? Well, I mean, stop looking at it and going, I've earned this money and now I can spend it. Start looking at it like I'm going to take this money that I've made and I'm going to allocate it over here to something else that's going to make me more money, so that you know where your money goes and you know how it's reacting in the markets, in your real estate portfolio, in the other businesses that you buy, because you're looking to allocate your time somewhere other than your job. And that's the disconnect. That's where people are really missing the thought process that, hey, I'm making money today, but I want to allocate that to something else that makes money without me and allows me to allocate my time wherever I want to. But most people don't know where your money goes. What does it take to earn when you're not working? They just know that what they do today makes the money to pay the bills. And you really have to change that thinking. You have to put yourself in a place where you're not looking to hustle harder to make more money. You've got more hustles that are hustling for you. I know everybody's tired of the word hustle and everything anymore, but the reality is you need clarity, you need partners, and you need scalability that pays a compound dividend. And that's where most people don't stop, educate themselves, dig in, and learn what it takes to replicate somebody else's effort instead of just putting in more of their own. Let me tell you about a guy that I work with as an investor, and he is really making a lot of money. He's doing very well with his dental practice. He is, by all means, looking at a solid practice. He's got 4 locations. He's got other doctors working with him, But the thing that he's taken the time to do is he's found ways to employ me and others that are investing his money for him and helping it scale. He is making a really good 6-figure salary, almost a 7-figure salary, taking about $400,000 a year of that money and allocating it into things that are growing for him, so that at the end of the day, he's not sitting there trying to figure out where to place every dollar in a savings account or a 401k or into the stock market or somewhere else. He's actually partnered with people like me that have allowed him more time off because he's making 2 or 3 big allocations a year into something that is propelling him forward into a better place in life. But he's not having to do all the work himself. He's not trading more time for more money. He's trading other people's time for more money. And that's really where the shift unlocks and the real growth starts. So if you don't have a plan, your income will build someone else's. The IRS, they love your money, maybe even Wall Street. Or you can get into overpriced real estate deals that you'll later regret because you're the only one paying the bill. And if that's the case, you're never going to get anywhere. But the good news is, you don't need to know everything. You just need to start building with the right people, selecting the right partners, and looking at how they, with their knowledge, their input, their track record, can begin to multiply your money in a passive way that allows you to have control of your time and stop becoming the only earner in your cycle. And if you're making great money, but you feel like your future still depends on your next bonus, the next quarter, the next big deal, then it's probably time to rethink that strategy and figure out how you can partner with other people who know more in certain areas than you and can multiply your wealth. Let's talk. Book a call and let's build a real wealth plan. The links are below. If you're a high income earner who's looking to start investing, you're in a dangerous situation, because doing this without a plan and a partner could cost you a lot of time, money, and a huge amount of stress. That's why I made a video on how to find a good partner to do this with. That video is on the screen now. Watch that next.